Hello everyone who's watching this video. Some may be watching live or recorded. Well and good. If you're at least watching, you will learn something. So before we proceed further, I just want you to imagine or think of a situation where you have been pressurized, or have you ever found yourself in that crunch situation? You have been pondering over and over and over, but there are only two results. Either you came out or either you were stuck. So it reminds me of one of the situation that many of the boys they find themselves, or even the girls, their hand gets stuck. So what do? They call their friends, they put some oil, and slowly, somehow or the other, they happen to take their hand out. So they are free, or else it's stuck. So you have to either break it or either find some other remedy, which we don't want to go into. So this situation, it precisely teaches us how to be wise, to read the situation, to have that calmness of mind, and be smart to utilize the resources. So similar to it, the chapter which I'm going to teach you is of Richard Stockton, and he is a American writer, late in the 19th century. All right, and during this era, it was of semi-barbaric time, where lots of knights were there, kings were there, horses, queens, battlefields, and so many other things were happening. And this writer is famous for children. Yes, you heard me right. For kids. His imagination, and there is always a little bit of suspense. The result is always not there. So the reader itself have to think what will be the solution, or how the hero will die, or how the heroine will be saved. It's like a fairy tale. And I believe, hope you have watched Aladdin, Cinderella, all these fantasy animated movies. Yes, how the genie saves, how Aladdin saves, how he becomes, victorious, how his guilt is proven wrong, and he's met the prince. So similarly, here in this chapter, we may not find the genie, but we might find the same kind of, the base. Okay, so in this chapter, the lady or the tiger, here the king is very, very strict, or very, very mean, let's say. Not strict, but mean. So if you are found guilty, if a man is found guilty, he or she has to face the trial. And remember the movie Gladiator. I believe you all have watched Gladiator in Rome. Yes, in ancient Rome, during the time there was this gallery, and in the center there was this ground where tigers, animals used to come out, and they used to kill. They used to decide the fate of the prisoner. So here he happens to give us the same situation where a man happens to fall in love with his daughter. Okay? And in order to decide his fate, okay, the king keeps a trial. And this is very, very articulate. Okay, this man, the king, or in the ancient times, they were very, very particular about how they wanted the scenes to be, the action, how they wanted it, because it was more of a fun for them. Although the let's say the thief was penalized in such a way where they would have fun. So every doors or every chain or every the door from where the lions or the tiger they used to come, it was very, very precise. But it was the fate or the heroism that used to decide whether he will live or not. Some they have happy ending, and some they have a sad ending. Okay, so whether it's a happy ending or a sad ending, we will find it out. Okay, and we will see in the next video how the story goes on. So till then, be tuned. Thank you.